My Year in Hell, a love letter to Dudley College of Technology. Spoiler, I hate it. Oh, darling reader, gather round. Let me tell you the tragic ballad of my time at Dudley College of Technology. Though technology must mean how they perfected the art of ruining lives, because Hugh, the innovation here is unmatched. Act 1, The Grand Deception, or How I Learned to Stop Believing in Fairy Tales. Picture this: you, a bright-eyed gremlin, think you're signing up for education. Silly you, what you actually get is a masterclass in disappointment. First, the facilities. Oh, the facilities. The Broadway campus sounds fancy, right? Is like if a Soviet bunker had a baby with a 2003 internet cafe. The chairs squeak like tortured mice, the computers fossilized, the food overpriced cardboard with a side of regret. You think for the obscene amount of money this place demands, they at least microwave the sadness properly, but no, every bite is a crime against taste buds. And don't even think about asking for help. The staff, actively allergic to competence. You email about student records, so, sorry, former student records, and they hit you with the "we only have records since 2017 like that's normal." Excuse me, what kind of amateur hour operation loses a decade of paperwork? Government funding, babe, wasted. Act 2, The Emotional War Crimes, or Why I Now Trust No One. Now let us talk about the real horror show. The teachers, most of them treat you like gum on their shoe. There's one decent human in the bunch, bless their soul, but the rest, vile. They lie about what they teach you. They ignore harassment between students. And if you dare have mental health issues, oh ho ho, buckle up. Let me tell you about Amber W. She got kicked out for having anxiety. Yes, really, she wore Converse like everyone else, but hers were black and white. Scandalous. They reported her for self-harm scars that were 4 years old. Then, when she had a medical emergency and an ambulance had to be called, they dropped her like a bad habit for not attending. Cool, very cool. And then there's Demi's boyfriend, who got booted for taking a week off after a family member died. Classy. They forced him onto a no days off contract like he was a prisoner instead of a grieving human. And guess what? It's February 2025 now, and still no results from his June 2024 course. 10 calls later, radio silence. Act 3, The Never-Ending Nightmare, or Why You Should Run the Disorganization. Legendary. Exams, surprise, get a letter 2 days before. Certificates, joke on you. Yaver's been waiting since 2015. A decade, bullying, staff approved. One teacher favorited a student causing issues because crush logic apparently, while the victim got gaslit into oblivion. And oh, the mental health support. Louis asked for help with anxiety. They promised counseling, a doctor's note. Spoiler, they ghosted. Then they cancelled her bus pass with no warning, leaving her stranded because it's your fault for not knowing. Peak compassion. Finale, The Great Betrayal, or Why I Am Writing This While Crying Into My Pillow. This place Dawson.
Dudley College of Technology, a business landscape report. Let's be frank. The businesses surrounding Dudley College of Technology, Dudley, they leave something to be desired. It's not a place where optimism flourishes, more a landscape of quiet disappointment, a quiet desperation almost. It feels as though the area is holding its breath, waiting for something, anything to change. What I've observed, based on a thorough examination of visitor experiences, suggests a pervasive sense of compromise. A lowering of expectations is regrettably advisable. This isn't about isolated incidents, it's a pattern, a recurring theme. We're talking about a consistent undercurrent of frustration that runs through the experiences people share. It's the feeling of being just slightly let down. Let's begin with the larger establishments, the places you might assume would offer a respite from the mundane. The Merry Hill Shopping Centre, for instance. It appears that what was once a beacon of retail therapy has descended into a labyrinth of logistical nightmares and questionable decisions. It's a place where getting out can take longer than being in. Stories emerge of car parks resembling rush hour on the M25, a chaotic struggle for freedom that can add an hour and 10 minutes to your day. An hour and 10 minutes, that's a significant portion of anyone's life wasted navigating concrete. And the stores themselves, many report finding closures, a hollowed-out shell of what once was. 3-card factory shops. 3. It's a testament to something, perhaps the enduring appeal of greeting cards. More likely, it's a sign of a desperate search for tenants, a frantic attempt to fill the void. The complaints don't end there. There's a concerning undercurrent of aggressive sales tactics, particularly from representatives of Sky. One individual recounted being deceptively signed up for a package, a deliberate act of financial trickery, A small con committed with a callous disregard for trust. It feels unclean, doesn't it, to deliberately exploit someone's good faith? Then there's the peculiar issue of security personnel. It seems some enjoy playing a game of cigarette police, fining individuals for minor infractions with a zeal that borders on obsessive. £100 for a dropped cigarette. It feels disproportionate, punitive, and frankly, a little unsettling. There's also a disquieting disregard for individuals with disabilities, a lack of understanding and sensitivity. It's a crucial area of concern because everyone deserves to be treated with dignity, and that doesn't seem to be the prevailing ethos here. They are kicking out family-run businesses for not being aesthetic. You can smell the greed and money from a mile away. It's a soul-crushing place, filled with hollow promises and a distinct lack of warmth. Moving on to establishments catering to wellness, we encounter Evolve Fitness and Sauna. The picture painted is bleak, disgusting, worn out, nobody watches the desk. These aren't the hallmarks of a thriving health facility. The lack of security is a concerning detail, a potential invitation for trouble. Even basic functionality seems to be a challenge, with treadmills frequently out of order. And let's not forget the discrepancy in pricing. Quoted one price online, another in person. A bait-and-switch tactic. It feels dishonest, as if they assume people won't bother to question the difference. Then there's Rucha International, a curry house seemingly caught in a cycle of decline. While the starters occasionally receive praise, the main courses are often described as dry, bland, or lacking flavor. The quality control appears inconsistent, fluctuating with changes in management. Deliveries are frequently late, sometimes arriving cold with missing items. It's a lottery, really. You might get a decent meal, or you might receive a lukewarm disappointment.
It's not the worst, but it is far from the best, leaving you with a vague sense of regret. A dish described as fairly hot, lacking any kick. That's simply unacceptable. They serve salty curries and forget poppadoms. The establishments that promise social connection fare little better. Gather appears to be a place where joy goes to die. Reports describe a negative atmosphere, a palpable sense of unhappiness amongst the patrons. A place where happiness gets sucked out as soon as you walk in. It sounds suffocating. It's a place to avoid if you're seeking a positive experience. It's as if the very walls are imbued with a sense of gloom. The wine press has minimal information, and that in itself is a warning, a silence that speaks volumes. It's a disheartening.
Okay, so I'm looking into crimes near Dudley College of Technology. Dudley, you know. And it's like, I want to warn tourists who are planning to stay there for a short trip, because honestly, I don't want anyone to get scammed or robbed, you know. So, I was searching for crimes near Dudley College of Technology, Dudley, and I didn't find any big, crazy scams or anything. But I did find some stuff that might interest you, like some warning signs, you know, like when you're walking around Dudley College of Technology. Dudley, you gotta be careful, you know, because, there are some shops that might try to scam you, you know, like they might sell you fake stuff or overcharge you, and you'll be like, oh no, what do I do? I mean, I'm not saying all the shops near Dudley College of Technology. Dudley are bad, no way, but you gotta be careful, you know, some of them might be okay, but others, I don't know. It's like they're just waiting for tourists to come and get scammed, you know. But I didn't find any specific stories about tourists getting scammed near Dudley College of Technology. Dudley.